fucking bounce it.
Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Ashley and welcome to another episode of Taming Tevez. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to check out any social media links or links to the previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So we're going to jump straight on into the squad. And as you can see, we have made some decent progress in the last two episodes, but we'll aim to continue it today. If you did miss that, check the link there for the last video and it'll be in the description. But we're going to move straight on into the first game, and we're going to be coming up against an opponent who's using a 4-1-2-1-2 Liga BVA side, some decent players in there, so it shouldn't be that easy of a game. But it starts off well for us as we get an opportunity to break down into the wide areas, looking to cut inside the box and find room for a shot. As we cut past the defender, we cut it back and the shot is well saved by the keeper, keeping the scores at 0-0. And we continue to apply pressure early on, getting the ball inside the box once again, turning the defender and managing to get a shot off, but once again it rattles off the bar and it's eventually cleared by the defenders. Then my opponent came back at me, braking at speed, trying to get through the line of defence, managing to have a shot on target, and then he manages to tap home the rebound, making it 1-0, which was disappointing considering we started off brightly. But then some poor play at the back gives the ball away sloppily, and they managed to pick the ball up on the edge of the area and turn it inside, but the keeper does well to keep us at 0. And just before half time, we push forward looking to restore parity in the game, and we get an opportunity here. Ruiz finding space to get past the defenders and lays it off to Benedetto, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Then in the second half, my opponents came straight out of the blocks very quickly, and we're back here using his blistering pace to get the ball in, and it's headed in towards the goal by Rodrigo. Manages to come back off the frame of the goal and then eventually finds Rodrigo to go into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to my opponent. Sloppy goal to give away, but that's how the game goes sometimes. They continue to push forward. This time we give the ball away once again in the middle of the park. They manage to have a shot at goal, but the keeper does well to collect the loose ball. And they continue to push forward, trying to press home their advantage, finding space for Rodrigo once again, and his shot manages to rattle the bar this time, keeping the scores at 2-1. And in the dire moments, we do get an opportunity to level things up. So nice word hit by Benedetto, plays off to Tevez. Tevez has a shot, well saved by the keeper, and that was how the game did finish. So we end up losing the game 2-1, and as Tevez didn't score our goal, we don't get the upgrade. So we're going to jump straight on into the second game of the episode, where we're going to be coming up against an opponent who's using a 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side, and it's very strong BPL side, the likes of Wayne Rooney and Daniel Sturridge up front, as well as Christian Eriksen in the cam position. So we expect a tough game. The first opportunity does fall to my opponent. Some nice work here by Christian Eriksen, firing a long shot, forcing a great save out of the keeper, keeping the scores at 0-0. And my opponent continued to push forward. So nice here by Raheem Sterling in the wide area, finding space to get in across towards Wayne Rooney. We managed to clear it half-heartedly out towards Morgan Schneider. Schneider puts it back in towards Rooney, but Rooney's in an offside position, so when he does put it in the back of the net, it is ruled out for offside. And my opponent continued to push forward, being the dominant force in this game, and his long shot is well saved by the keeper. My opponent wasn't done there as he gets another opportunity again. Raheem Sterling finding opportunities to get in behind the defenders, cut him inside the box, and his shot is weak and well saved by the keeper. Then we get an opportunity of our own. Some nice work here by Carlos Tevez, losing out the ball, but we win it back in the middle of the park, playing it back through net. Melly plays it in towards Ruiz, and Ruiz manages to finish it to give us a 1-0 lead. And we continue just before half time. We play the ball forward to Melly once again. Melly looks to play it into Tevez. Tevez puts around the defender and manages to put in the back of net, giving us a 2-0 lead, and our first upgrade of the episode. And then just after half time, we get another opportunity. Ruiz, being the cam of dreams that he always is, manages to duck inside the defenders, plays it in towards Benedetto, and Benedetto's shots are well saved. Then we get another opportunity again. Carlos Tevez finding the ball out towards Benedetto. Benedetto is going to swing in across to the back post, and that bronze cam of dreams, Ruiz is there to head it home to make it 3-0. And that's when my opponent decided that he had had enough and decided to rage quit out. So we end up picking up 3 upgrades. 1 for the goal by Tevez, 1 for the rage quit, and 1 for the victory. So we're going to go ahead and move on into the squad screen now and make those upgrades. So with upgrades, we come in the left back position. We're going to be replacing Villalba, and we're going to be bringing in Jonathan Silva from Sporting Lisbon, so hopefully he should improve the team. So we'll move on into our final game of the episode, where we're going to be coming up against an opponent who's using a 4-3-2-1 side, very nice hybrid and some very dangerous players in there. And it starts off well for my opponent. When we give away the ball sloppily in the middle of the park, he managed to have a shot which is well saved by the keeper, keeping the scores at 0-0. And the next opportunity also fell to my opponent. Some nice work here by Yannick Bolasie in the wide areas, cutting past the defenders, using his 5-star skills to get past defenders and eventually get his shot on target. But the keeper does well to save, and the defence must sit up to clear for to keep it at 0-0. Then my opponent gets an opportunity from a free kick where he plays it short in towards Johan Cabaye. Cabaye turns to defender and eventually he's going to get his shot off, but it's well saved by the keeper, keeping the scores at 0-0. So we move on into the second half, and my opponent finally gets another opportunity, plays it through to Benteke and manages to smash it on target, but the keeper does well to save it and keep the scores level. But he continued to push forward and then eventually found some nice work here by Yannick Bolasie, cutting past the defenders. We just were unable to deal with him all game long, and he eventually cuts inside the defenders, looks to get the space to get the shot off, and when he finally does, it's well saved by the keeper, but the defender fails to clear it. Benteke picks up the loose ball and he's going to goes past the defender and put in the back of net to make it 1-0 to my opponent. But it wasn't done there, because in the 90th minute he gets another opportunity. Ferreira Carrasco getting in beyond the defenders, dribbling past all my defence and then eventually tucking it away to make it 2-0 to my opponent, putting the icing on the cake. So we walk away with a 2-0 loss, which is disappointing, which means we have no upgrades, which is going to bring an end to the episode, guys. So until next time, my name's Ashley, thanks for watching and goodbye.